Welcome to a new day on official Vanilla Rust. I am the Lord Conqueror, and this is going to be a legendary solo survival video, so make sure you're primed and ready to witness this conquest. Here we see ourselves experimenting with the new addition to the game, aka the beehive, and seeing whether or not the bees are going to rape us after we break their hive and steal their honey. Oh my god. Absolutely tweaking over potentially discovering the easiest food source in the game. Getting a pickaxe early in the game is absolutely huge. Not only is it going to let us get stone very quickly and get up a base, but it's going to help us hit barrels. Especially early in the game, getting components is super important, so we can just go to recycler, get some easy scraps, metal frags, get a workbench down, blah 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 blah. After assessing the map, it became clear we need to build in the desert, or at least the top of the map, so we can get access to oil rigs and easy recyclers. Luckily for us, we find a train, and additionally, we actually find a horse, which we abandoned our train for. And because of the new horse update, horses are so much easier to ride. Holy shit! After reaching the mining outpost, our objective now is to just recycle, get some scrap, but primarily we really need cloth so we can get to full HP. Now, whilst my stuff is recycling, I do see here that we have a lot of nodes around the mining outpost, and this area seems pretty uncontested, so I'm going to go hit some stone nodes so we can get our base up ASAP. Well, this ball comes and tries to attack me. Oh shit. Now, the reason why I'm hiding behind this rock is because I see a guy on a horse running towards us, and I don't want to take the chances that this guy has anything more than what I have, which is just a pickaxe. So I'm just gonna hide. Hopefully he runs past us. Little did I know that this fucking pig was gonna come eat my ass. Holy shit, this ball, bro. Now that our recycling is finished, we have 240 pieces of cloth. We can make a lot of bandages with that to get to full HP. And the plan now is to gather some resources so we can get our starter base down. Out of absolute sheer coincidence, we find a bear. A very lucky find indeed. The reason why a bear is so useful for us is because with the animal fat and leather that we harvest from its corpse, we can turn that leather into clothes and hide armor, and we can turn the animal fat into low-grade fuel, which is the fuel source for vehicles in this game. After a long-winded hunt, we finally caught up to the bear. Bro literally ran across Africa. Now we finally make some clothes so we're not naked out in the wilderness. Now we found a very interesting spot to build this swipe, right in between large oil rig, small oil rig, giant excavator, next to lighthouse, which is so good, so nice. We can be able to recycle for free, essentially uncontested, and right next to a fishing village. So if we can't find a boat, we can just buy one and run these water monuments. Oh my god, we're chilling. We got the best base location on God. Alright, right here. This wipe, I don't have a particular base design in mind. We're going to start with the classic 1x2 and see what the wipe brings us. We need to get some wood ASAP so we can put a tool cupboard in our base. The tool cupboard is probably the most important part of any base because it makes it so other people can't grief our base without first destroying our tool cupboard. We actually find a decayed base over here with a couple leftovers, nothing too crazy. A broken pump shotgun, which we won't be able to repair unfortunately because we don't have the blueprint learnt. We end up finding a ladder and a salvaged axe as well. Luckily for us, TC is unlocked, so we can pick up these boxes, which will actually end up saving us a little bit of resources in the future. That's always good. Please live. Here we have our furnaces set up, which is always good to see. We'll have our metal frags cooking up very shortly. Now, the main reason why I built here is because we're so close to Lighthouse. Lighthouse is an early game monument. Essentially, it's got a green keycard spawn, a couple crates, and a recycler. Now recycler is the most important thing here because Lighthouse is very easy to defend. It gives you the high ground. Recycler is very safe. There's really zero risk of getting snuck up on if you play it right. So it's a very underrated monument to build next to. Yup, those are minigun shots, and they sound very close to the base. In fact, the shots are coming from the direction where we saw a medium-sized stone base a little bit earlier. So, obviously, as the Lord Conqueror, the Lord of Grubs, I'm going to go rat as hard as I possibly can early game. We're going to put everything away except any Yoka pistol, which is essentially a very cheap early game pistol to craft with just wood and metal fragments. We're going to see what we can do. For the night is dark and full of terrors. fucking out, bro. Bro, I'm running. There's fucking so many of them. Holy shit. Wallahi, bro, I'm out. Don't shooting, please. We had managed to grub our neighbors for a bunch of farm and a SAR kit with night vision goggles. Now that could have gone south very badly. I did not expect him to have night vision goggles, but we pulled it off. Now what we're going to try and do now is go outside and maybe sit in a bush and wait for these guys to come snooping around my base, since we live so close. Okay, so clearly that was not happening. They can see me running away from my base from their base. Now, I probably have less than a minute here to do something before they come in, either raid me or just door cap me permanently. Alright. Might be a wrap for the team, boys, I'm not even lying. Now, this was an absolute masterclass. Just in the nick of time before they reached my base, I sealed in my doorway with 2 triangles. And I'll explain the logic behind this a little bit later. It's a little bit complicated.
Oh, that's...
Oh, please, please, please. I literally just started...
almost got me.
Oh, bro, relax, it's Jack. Oh, please. Now the reason why I made this extension to my airlock is so if they raid into my main loot, I'll move all the main loot in here, and if they break my tool cupboard, I'll place a new tool cupboard down, and that way they won't be able to grief my base either. Don't worry, I know more than you know. Oh, bro, I literally don't understand. Alright, now they can't splash.
We're coming in. C4 out, guys. C4 out.
Holy shit, give me a heart attack with that one. Oh my god, bro, don't do that again. I move all the metal tools I have in my base into this box inside the airlock, just in case I need a soft side out. Kill command here. Then I'm gonna come back. The neighbors aren't too happy, to say the least. We stole their SAR kit and a bunch of stone and wood from them. So they're deciding on whether to raid our base or just keep door camping me. My base is entirely sealed in, so once we get back to the base, we'll have to make a small little airlock to make sure that we can break out from the inside safely. For now, that's good enough. Our neighbors have left. We have an opening. It's time to break out of our own base. Unfortunately, my dear friends, that concludes the origin story of this wipe. Stay tuned for episode 2, where we get up to some mischief. We take the small oil rig to get its fat, juicy loot, rub our neighbors for more kits, make a friend in the most unexpected of places, and expand our base into a humble fortress. Rust is a brutal game, and as a solo, you must wield all your skills, intelligence, and resources to rise to the challenge. This has been the Lord Conqueror, and you are witnessing history firsthand.